Ergonomics, simply put, is the study of work. However, from an OSHA perspective, it is the process of designing the job to fit the employee rather than forcing the employee's body to fit the job. This process may include modifying tasks, the work environment, and equipment to meet the specific needs of an employee to alleviate physical stress on the body and eliminate potential disabling work-related musculoskeletal disorders, or MSDs. MSDs are injuries and disorders that affect the human body's movement or musculoskeletal system, such as muscles, tendons, ligaments, and nerves. Common injuries associated with musculoskeletal disorders range from carpal tunnel syndrome and tendinitis to degenerative disc disease and hernias. MSDs are some of the leading causes of injury in the workplace today. Studies conducted by the National Health Institute found that back and neck discomforts affect nearly 1 in 3 working adults. In addition, MSD injuries account for 30% of all days away from work, which, on average, account for 12 missed days of work per case. With employees missing such extended time from work, it is of no surprise that 1 of every $3 spent on workers' compensation stemmed from ergonomic issues, and that direct costs attributed to MSDs range from $15 to $20 billion a year. With such a rise in injuries over the last decade, OSHA has made it clear that even in the absence of a specific injury guideline, employers still can be cited for a violation of the General Duty Clause. The General Duty Clause requires employers to keep workplaces free from recognized serious hazards, including ergonomic hazards. In deciding whether a general duty citation should be issued with respect to ergonomics, OSHA will review the following factors. 1. Whether an ergonomic hazard exists. 2. Whether that hazard is recognized. 3. Whether the hazard is causing or likely to cause serious physical harm to employees. And number 4, whether a feasible means exists to reduce the hazard. Thus, all employers, but specifically those in high-risk industries, should consider implementing an ergonomic process. Let's take a look at these 9 tips that can start or improve your workplace ergonomics program. Number 1. Management support. The most successful workplace ergonomics programs start with a foundation of strong management support. Management should define clear goals and objectives, discuss them with employees, assign responsibilities to designated employees, and hold them accountable and clearly communicate the process with employees. Without management support, employee buy-in will suffer, and it will require extra effort to get the program off the ground. Number 2. Employee involvement. Employees like to feel like they have input when it comes to managing their livelihood. An effective ergonomics program should directly involve employees in worksite assessments, solution development, and abatement strategies. Employee engagement will heighten ergonomic awareness, generate improvement ideas, build a positive safety culture, and ensure team members will embrace improvements. Number 3. Assessing ergonomic risk. Assess ergonomic problems in the workplace before they result in MSDs by conducting an ergonomic risk assessment. The goal of an ergonomic assessment is to identify these risk factors and quantify them so that you can make measurable improvements in the work environment. Additionally, involving both management and employees to assist in the assessment can foster management support and grow employee buy-in. Number 4. Identifying potential ergonomic issues. The first step of ergonomics risk management is to identify potential ergonomic issues. Start with the basics to ensure potential issues are recognized and communicated appropriately for follow-up. Number 1. Train workers to recognize potential ergonomic issues and how to report them. Number 2. Develop checklists of common ergonomic issues for use during activities. And number 3. Establish straightforward methods for reporting potential ergonomic issues. Experience has shown that overcomplicating risk identification methods can strain the resources of a developing ergonomics improvement program and can be counterproductive if done too early. Stick with the basics before launching advanced recognition activities that require substantial resources. Number 5. Early reporting. Encourage employees and set up a defined process to report MSD symptoms as early as possible. Early intervention is about prevention, not treatment. Early reporting addresses fatigue and discomfort before it becomes a painful musculoskeletal disorder and a costly claim for the company. Number 6. Implementation of hazard controls. There are many ways to reduce ergonomic risk factors and help fit the workplace to the worker. Solutions can be grouped into 3 main categories. 1. Eliminating the hazard. 2. Improving work policies and procedures. And 3. Providing personal protective equipment. Often the best solution involves a combination of approaches. You want to prioritize work tasks that involve high task repetition, forceful exertion, and repetitive awkward postures. Number 7. Proper stretching. Suggest a worksite stretch and flex program. This presents a great opportunity for team bonding and communication while preparing each employee's body for the work ahead of them. Stretching is a vital part of a healthy fitness regimen. Pre-shift stretching and warm-up exercises reduce the risk of musculoskeletal injuries by reducing fatigue, improving muscular balance and posture, and improving muscle coordination. Number 8. Training. Learning about musculoskeletal disorders should not happen on the job, but rather before the job. Workers must learn about the risk factors of MSDs and how to make ergonomic changes in order to prevent them. Ensuring that your employees remain healthy and safe while on the job boosts morale and increases your company's profitability. An ergonomics training program is designed to lower the risk of work-related injuries and improve employee productivity and morale through well-being. Increase your profitability by maximizing your workforce's satisfaction and productivity. Number 9. Progress evaluation. Establish procedures to assess effectiveness of the ergonomic process to ensure its continued improvement and making modifications as necessary. You may want to ask yourself the following. Does your ergonomics program achieve a measurable reduction in work-related MSD incidents and severity rates? And are these reductions achieved at an acceptable cost to business? If you find yourself questioning your answers, you may need to conduct another ergonomic risk assessment to reevaluate the controls you have in place. We hope that you found these tips to be useful in either starting up your ergonomics program or providing your program with a tune-up. Be sure to like and subscribe, and let us know in the comments section what tips or tricks that you have found useful in growing your ergonomics program.